Welcome to part 12 of Star Wars Squadrons. This mission is going to suck.
We had them. They were in our sights, and Captain Carroll just let them go.
What could she do with our missile guidance scrambled?
We could have done something. Now Lyndon Javes and Vanguard Squadron are laughing at us.
They're running scared, dragged down by an injured fleet. If anyone's laughing, it's Captain Carroll.
Let's just get to the briefing room. The Nadiri dockyards are burning. Their Starhawk flees before us. Lyndon and Vanguard are within our reach. Vengeance is sweet, isn't it? But this is no time to get complacent. I've waited too long to let Lyndon slip away again. Admiral Sloane is adamant that the Starhawk be destroyed, but we cannot engage it directly. The tractor beam is too powerful. Instead, we must force them into the Ringali Nebula. There, Vanguard and their battleship will be erased from history. Our Empire has called us to serve. We cannot fail. Our enemy is on the run. You have done well, Titan Squadron. But in order to stop them, I need you to break off from the Overseer and fly ahead of the enemy fleet to set a trap. LT-514's calculations indicate that the remains of the Nadiri fleet is attempting to reach the New Republic capital of Chandrila. To do so, they must navigate the junkyard of scrapped Imperial ships they've been using to build that monstrous Starhawk. Poetic, isn't it? We've detected several reactor cores in the junkyard. Titan, fly ahead of their fleet and use the cores to create a minefield on their path. Active cores will detonate when shot and devastate any ships nearby. That includes you. Wield this advantage cautiously. Destroy any Republic starfighters attempting to scout the dangers of the debris field. Your ties alone may struggle against the fleet's larger ships. Detonate the cores to take them out. If all goes according to plan, the Starhawk will either be destroyed in your minefield or be forced to divert into the deadly Ringali Nebula. Either way, we win.
I trust you see the wisdom in our strategy. Come now. Even damaged, the rebel fleet still presents a legitimate threat. We can't simply attack it in the open.
Too exposed.
Exactly. Sabotage is the answer. We pick the fleet apart, thin their numbers, and leave the Starhawk right where we want it.
Defenseless.
Precisely. If all goes to plan, you and the rest of Titan Squadron will have a clear run at the Starhawk, Lyndon Javes,
And Vanguard.
Ah, yes. Vanguard Squadron continues to be a vexing anomaly in my calculations. A problem you two are, happily, well positioned to correct. Good luck. I'll be monitoring you from here.
I don't know how you can be so calm. I've never been more ready for a mission in my life.
Good. Ride the adrenaline. But remember...
Yes, Varko, don't die. You said it 100 times. None of us are replaceable.
Actually, I was going to say I need you alive because if our plan works, there's a good chance we'll be fighting the Starhawk in the middle of a nebula. If that's how this ends, then I want that good old Vonreg fury covering our backs.
We came so close at Nadiri, and they slipped through our fingers. Not again. Not today.
Pace yourself. Make sure that fire's there when I need it.
Can we just get started?
For this mission, you're authorized to fly a TIE bomber or a TIE Reaper.
So, this mission. This mission requires Titan Squad to fly through a field of wreckage. A field of wreckage that has active reactor cores. And as you may know, reactor cores tend to explode if they get shot at. And I'm talking a big explosion. It might... I think it does kill you in one hit if you get caught in the explosion, so make sure you don't shoot the reactor cores if you get too close. There is an alarm for that situation, so don't worry. It's really just how fast the transports can get away when you're trying to destroy them. The TIE Reaper and TIE Bombers are the only ships available. I just stick with the TIE Reaper because it's slightly faster, and speed is what you need for this mission. And also, I forgot the shields. They'll come in handy too.
Be with it.
Overseer, Titan is outbound and advancing ahead of the enemy fleet.
Excellent. Dismantle their fleet in the debris field. They'll die here or divert the Starhawk into the Ringali Nebula.
Squadron, on me. We're approaching the junkyard now.
This isn't just a junkyard, Barker. It's an Imperial Graveyard.
How many different destroyers do you think they left out here? And what did the Republic do to their crews?
Doesn't matter. We can't change what happened. All we can do now is deliver vengeance.
Before we're done today, this will be a rebel graveyard too.
Overseer, we've reached the target destination.
The enemy is advancing as expected. You have time to prepare our trap.
Copy that. Let's find those reactor cores.
Remember, only active cores are explosive.
And the rest are useless duds. Understood.
You have to scan the different cores in the area to differentiate the live reactors from the duds.
Destroy it and move on.
The reactor cores will blow up if you shoot or fly into them, with the live ones being way more explosive, that's for sure. So you want to watch out and keep your distance.
We're not. The active cores are volatile. It only takes a few shots to detonate them.
So the rebels inadvertently created their own minefield. I love it.
That's an active core.
It's a dud.
The proximity sensors on active cores will alert us to enemies in range of our explosives. If you hear the alarm, a ship is inside the kill zone. That's when we attack the cores and detonate.
It's time, Squadron. Enemy starfighters have entered your minefield.
Affirmative, Overseer. Titan, engage and eliminate.
We got new Republic starfighters joining the mix. You don't need the reactor cores to take these guys out, you can just destroy them normally. In fact, it will be a waste to use the reactor cores for these guys. And the good thing about this mission, or at least one of the only good things, is that the rebel forces don't catch on to the idea of using the reactor cores against us. That's going to save the player a lot of reattempts because these things will destroy you in one hit if you get caught in the explosion.
Republic corvettes are on the approach.
Then we need to pick up the pace.
There is a somewhat strict time limit on when the corvettes will show up and when they leave, so you gotta be on your A game for this one. Oh yeah, thanks guys, just line up for me to kill you. The TIE Reaper does a good job of warding off blaster fire, something that the TIE Bomber does not natively do, unfortunately. I mean, you can thicken the holes for it to take less damage, but there are still no shields on the TIE Bomber. You'll die very quickly if you get pelted with lasers.
Threat's gone. Keep fighting.
Thank you.
Under enemy fire.
That's your target.
last of the fighters.
Like moose to the slaughter.
Corvettes inbound. Regroup and be ready to strike. Rebel corvettes inbound. Titan 3, when their ships are in range, detonate the cores. Follow me.
Here's where things get tricky. You have to destroy the corvettes with the reactors, all the while the corvettes and enemy fighters are shooting at you. Let's not forget that you can't be too close to the reactors, otherwise you blow up. But at the same time, the corvettes are moving at a steady pace so they won't be in the same location for too long. This is going to be a test of multitasking because you can die from pretty much anything out here.
Kill those rebels!
Look at that.
Crack shot, Titan 3. The strategy is working perfectly.
The corvettes do get destroyed in 2 to 3 hits from the cores, so that's good at least. Now let's back off a bit. Whenever you see that caution sign, that means you're too close to a core.
They're in the blast zone.
Is there any core that's not close to me at the moment? I think I just missed the opportunity. And I think that's my main issue with this mission. I can't gauge the distance between the cores and me.
Rebel ship is ready to die. You're just making me angry.
You're telling me, Vomrag. Man, this mission could burn in hell. Hopefully I can get this guy with the core.
Detonate the core, now!
Oh, well done, Titan 3.
Faster, Titan. We cannot let the corvettes cross this debris field.
Let's get more aggressive then.
Fighter on your rear.
That's your target.
Near the core. Changing formation.
The Starhawk will be ashes by the time we're done with it.
Attack there.
They're on the offensive.
Titan, the corvettes are nearly through the debris field. Do not let them pass.
Blast the core. Now.
I'm in position.
Enemy fleet will be weak without these corvettes.
Corvettes are finished.
For now. Another convoy is inbound.
We'll be ready for them. Titan 3, scan more cores. We don't have much time to rearm our minefield.
There is a bit of rinse and repeat for scanning the mines again. Like you have to scan a whole new set of mines, or cores. So I'm just gonna skip ahead a bit. This tends to be a little bit repetitive, I will admit. As for my overall opinion on this mission, I actually hate this mission. It's my least favorite part of the game. And while the idea of blowing these cores up is pretty cool, the execution of it is just bad.
We can use that one.
That's active.
The fools are tailing you.
Inactive.
That's your target.
That's the way.
Focus fire here.
Get away from that core.
Attack there. I'm in their sights.
Takes care of that.
I owe you nothing. That's your target. after me!
Careful! You're in the core's kill zone.
Yeah! Focus fire here. They're right behind you.
You're welcome.
You did your job.
All X-Wings destroyed. The cores are safe. Joining up.
Another convoy of corvettes arrived, Titan.
Titan, regroup and prepare for the ambush. We're ready. Corvettes incoming.
Do we have enough cores to take them out?
We'd better.
To answer their question, yes, we do have cores. We do have enough cores to blow them up, but the time limit for them to escape is even stricter than before. So we gotta hustle. Man, they blow up pretty good. You do want to be careful getting too close to the corvettes. They will shoot you to Swiss cheese. Pretty shitty looking Swiss cheese, honestly. Oh god, I'm too close again. Get away.
Taking enemy fire. They're in the blast zone.
Okay, that surprisingly did not blow me up, so that was another core that was setting off the alarm. It's never really clear how close you have to be to the cores for them to actually be a threat to you.
Rebel ship is ready to die.
That got him.
Grab a tail.
Focus fire here. Rebels are near the core. That's your target. Under fire! Attack there.
Down behind. Kill that core. Kill those rebels.
Only one corvette left. Finish it.
Let him escape the minefield.
Down you go.
Attack there.
Enemy ship is in the kill zone.
Focus fire here.
That hit them. Well done.
Well done, Titan Squadron. Regroup.
You're welcome.
Titan 3, follow me.
These fools, they underestimate Imperial superiority. Superior strength, superior ingenuity.
True, but they are not fools.
The Starhawk couldn't cross this field without knowing what it was flying into.
If the New Republic is willing to sacrifice this much, what does that tell you about the value of the Starhawk? They're going to be devastated when we destroy it.
Watch it. Core will kill you.
Here's the final part of the mission, which hopefully so, because this place sucks. We have to destroy the Republic frigate. And this frigate means business. If you get too close to it, you're going to get killed. Or at least very badly hurt. It's not like a one-hit kill like the cores are, but a death by 1,000 cuts type of deal. Look at this.
Come on, then.
Enemy is locking on.
Lucky I was here.
That's the amount of damage the frigate does to you. If it wasn't for Soul resupplying me, I would have blown up there. But the good thing about this part is that there is just a whole cluster of cores just sitting out in the open, and the frigate will fly nearby it. So you have to take the opportunity to destroy that cluster in order to finish the mission. But admittedly, it is hard to do with all this shit going on at the same time and you getting shot at and you're just trying to stay alive like the Bee Gees. Oh, and also you trying to not blow yourself up by the cores too, because apparently explosive suicide is not fun. Don't do it.
Perfect. When the frigate nears that cluster, we'll detonate it. Titan 3, scan that core cluster to ensure it's active.
The rebels have no idea their frigate is heading straight to its doom.
They must not have noticed these cores.
They're desperate, so they got sloppy. Works for me.
Alright, so here's the giant cluster. Watch me fuck this up because I'm way too close to the cores and I set them off.
Oh, damn it! Catastrophic! This is our last chance, Titan 3. Won't survive much longer.
Leave it to me. They're almost here.
Get ready! The frigate is almost in range of the cluster.
Wait for the right moment, then give them hell, Titan 3. They have a lock.
Looks like Merrick Steele died a hero that day. Anyway, let's do this right. Try to stay as far back as you can. It's also weird that the game decides to cut off the death animation with the game over. Almost like it's a censorship or something. I don't know. I guess the ship blowing up was too violent, but then again, this game is rated T.
That's an understatement. Overseer, what's the situation? You're welcome. Return to the Overseer for refueling. We have them right where we want them. The Starhawk is changing course. They're terrified of you, Titan Squadron. We've diverted the rebels toward the Ringali Nebula. This is where Lyndon Javes and his wretched Starhawk will die.
Alright, mission halfway completed, sort of. We still gotta take out the Starhawk, so stay tuned for part 13 where Lyndon Javes takes his last stand.